Okay, now we went through a little bit on reflection, talking about the some of the terms that you need to know, such as the incident ray, normal, reflected ray, angle of incidence, and angle of reflection. Now let's move on to some of the application of it. Okay, scientists have actually did some measurements and they realized that light actually follows this thing called the law of reflection. Okay, law of reflection. So what does this law of reflection say? There's two things to it. First one, it says that the incident ray, okay, normal, and the reflected ray all lies in the same plane. Right? This is the first part of the law of reflection. The second part is a generally simpler one, is what we call, okay, is that the angle of incidence comma I is equal to the angle of reflection R. So the law of reflection consists of two parts here. It says that the incident ray, normal, and reflected ray all lies on the same plane. And the next one is that the angle of incidence I is equal to the angle of reflection, which is R. So in short, the second part can be I is equals to R. Take note that the law of reflection, this is the law of reflection. It's not like law 1, law 2. It's one part here. It's one whole thing. So whenever anyone asks you to state the law of reflection, just take note you must say both of them. Okay, now let's look at some of the applications here. Okay, we talk about reflection. Okay, let's continue with reflection. Okay, there are actually two types of reflection. Two types of reflection. Okay, first one we call the regular reflection. That's all. That's what we call the regular reflection. Okay, this occurs on smooth surfaces. Okay, smooth surfaces. So example, like your mirror. Okay, this is your mirror over here. So it's a smooth surface. When light ray comes in, okay, very nice light rays there, it will all just bounce off very nicely. All of the light rays are parallel to one another. Okay, regular reflection. Now, however, the second type of reflection is known as the diffused reflection. Okay, this occurs for your rough surface. So imagine if your surface looks something like this. When the light ray comes in here, it'll bounce off like this. When the light ray comes in here, it'll bounce off something like this. Okay? You can see that you can see that the light ray is not parallel. Although they are coming in parallel, but because of the surfaces, the light ray is all over the place. So this is what I mean by diffuse reflection. Okay? So two types. One we call the regular reflection, which occurs on smooth surfaces. The other one is what we call the diffuse reflection, which is for your rough surfaces.